Hey there, welcome. I just wanted to say a few things. I just wanted to try and connect with you all. I guess I could meander, could talk about evangelicals, evangelical Christians. They aren't Catholic, but there's a whole lot of them. And they sort of think, a lot of them think, or are taught, or say they think, say they believe, that, people who are not, um, saved are unfortunately going to go to hell. They're very nice about it. And that's really what I think drives them to increase their numbers so much. Well, a couple factors. One, that, if they don't save others, well, they're, neglecting to do something. If they don't save others, then they're neglecting to save others. And then, others are going to, burn eternally. And that's not good. So therefore, the chosen ones, the saved ones, need to go evangelize. Yeah, I guess I'll probably entitle this maybe Thoughts on Evangelical Christianity. Now, the ones I've seen, they interpret the Bible very strictly and literally, which, is fine, I guess, as long as you're not physically hurting anybody. But they even go do good things. They go try and feed the poor and help the sick is good. But I guess I would just disagree with the premise that everybody is going to hell and needs saving. I guess, and I'll disclose my perspective sort of comes from A Course in Miracles, and that says, everybody's saved, and everybody's going to be saved, and everybody has been saved, and everyone's already in heaven. So, and there can definitely be, if one looks for reasons or ways that is not true, it's not hard to find them, but that doesn't mean it's not true. uh, it's sort of like if you interpret it the correct way, you can see how it's true. And also, it doesn't say to it doesn't say to be evangelical about it. It doesn't say to go evangelize to others about A Course in Miracles, really, from what I can tell and how I interpret it. Because if everybody's saved, and if nobody's ultimately going to go to hell, you don't have to. And certainly you can. And there's people that do. There's people that use A Course in Miracles to spread really positive messages. There's people that use A Course in Miracles to spread really positive messages, and they do prison outreaches and prison ministries and trying helping others. And I think maybe there could be a little bit more of the try to help the poor and downtrodden and sick, but also it also says you need to do nothing, but it also says to bring yourself and your brothers, bring you and other humans more joy. So if that means doing it by feeding the sick or helping others, trying to cure diseases, then by all means do it. But you certainly don't have to. There's no imperative. It's just like, do it if you feel called to do it. Listen to the Holy Spirit, ultimately, is the fundamental message in a lot of it, in a lot of A Course in Miracles. But I sort of digress. So yeah, evangelical Christianity, they interpret the Bible as very real. And I guess as long as they're not being violent, more power to them. They have a good time, and they have lots of kids, because that's also sort of what the Bible seems to say, or at least it tells them to enjoy procreation, but don't have abortions and all that. So yeah, and but yeah, I mean, I just the part of that I don't like that leaves a bad taste in my mouth is the whole most of humanity is going to hell, and I think that's pretty easily contradicted, more easily than A Course in Miracles, at least, in the sense of if God is all powerful and all knowing and all good, and everywhere, then he certainly has the power to keep others from hell, and being all good, he certainly would, and unless somebody willed their own self to be tortured eternally, but consciously, I think, and I don't think anybody would ultimately do that. So that would be nonsense. So I don't know if I've sort of been talking in circles here, but I hope this, if nothing else, this has at least been interesting. But yeah. Anyway, you go ahead and feel free to comment, as long as you have something constructive to say, and yeah, and please, yeah. Anyway, just I usually say this at the end. Feel free to please do subscribe, share this video, watch my other videos, and also check out my websites. So yeah, that's about all I have for right now. So, thanks for checking this out.